Hello friends, this is Abhinav Bhargav, and in this video we are going to see the ports in India. So the Indian ports have been classified into three categories by the Waterways Authority of India, that is major ports, minor ports and intermediate ports. And being one of the biggest peninsula in the world, the Indian coastline covers an area of about 7,500 kilometers, and it has 13 major ports and 200 minor and intermediate ports, and all are situated in the 9 coastal Indian states, that is Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamilnadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. And out of these 13 major ports of India, 12 are government-owned ports and one is a corporate port. So let us see in detail about all of these ports. In Gujarat, we have Kandla Port, which is a tidal port, and this port was built after partition as Karachi port on the western coast had gone to Pakistan, and it is a hub for major imports like crude oil, chemicals, textiles and iron, whereas salt, textile and grains are exported from this port, and it is one of the highest turning ports in India. In Maharashtra, we have two major ports. One is Mumbai Port, which is a natural port and one of the oldest, biggest and busiest port of India. Initially, the location was used by navies of Shivaji, and it handles almost 1/5 of India's foreign trade, and it deals in bulk cargo traffic for handling liquid chemicals and crude and petroleum products. The other important port is Jawaharlal Nehru Port, which is called as King Port of Arabian Sea, and the major exports include machinery, vegetable oils and chemicals, and it is the largest container port among major ports in India. In Goa, we have Marmagaon Port, which is the earliest modern port, and it holds the position of one of the leading iron ores and raw material exporter in India, and it also has a naval base. In Karnataka, we have New Mangalore Port, also called as Penamba Port. It is a deep water all-weather port, and the major exports include manganese, granite stones, coffee and cashew, whereas the major imports include timber logs, LPG, petroleum products and cargo containers. In Kerala, we have Cochin Port, which has the largest container transshipment facility, and for its traditional spices, Cochin Port is famous all over the world. In Tamil Nadu, we have three major ports. One is Chennai Port, which is the oldest and artificial port. The other one is Tuticorin Port, which is an artificial deep sea port, and it is the best port for maritime trade and pearl fishery in the Bay of Bengal. And the other port is Ennore Port, which is officially renamed as Kamarajar Port Limited, and it is the first corporate port of India and is registered as a public company with 68% stake held by the government. In Andhra Pradesh, we have Visakhapatnam Port, which is one of India's largest port and oldest shipyard. In Odisha, we have Paradip Port, which is an artificial port and it has its own railway system and coal handling part. It was the first major port on the east coast commissioned in independent India. In West Bengal, we have two major ports. One is Kolkata Port, which is a riverine port, and it handles goods coming from Southeast Asian countries, Australia and New Zealand. The other port is Haldia Port, which was developed on river Hooghly, mainly to relieve pressure on Kolkata Port. And this port also functions as a base of Indian Coast Guard. So the maritime transport falls under the concurrent list of the Indian Constitution, and thus it is administered by both the centre and the state. So while the Union Shipping Ministry administers the major ports, the minor and intermediate ports are administered by the relevant departments or ministries of the 9 coastal states. And also Indian ports contribute 95% by volume and 70% by value in India's international trade. So that's all about the Indian ports. Do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.